Hello, all. Highest cheese. Good day. Good afternoon. Good evening. I hope all are well. Hope all are safe. Um, so I was watching videos. The videos that I've been watching has been like updates on migrants. I haven't really stressed the whole migrant thing. Since it's nothing new. Like it's definitely happened before, where they bring a bunch of people in to flood a certain zone or flood a certain area to push certain calibers of people out. But I'm thinking, with this go round of the migrants, I believe, like, for me, from the outside looking in, and just based off all of the stories that I'm hearing, as far as the treatment that they're getting and the priorities that they're getting, I'm thinking that's kind of a pre-punishment from the Democrats to the Negroes of America. Because, okay, so you'll have the American Negroes, um, aka the African Americans. I'm just speaking in a language in which America understands. African American, Negro, nigger, and all that. So it's like, that's the language that America understands. So if I use nicknames, that's why. So basically, the people who are the American Negroes, I believe we are being punished, basically. So, but I'm thinking the immigrant thing or this migrant thing, that's not the real punishment. I'm thinking the real punishment will be once the shit hits the fan. So I'm thinking, just literally, just from the information that I've gathered from the outside looking in. So what's happening is we're being punished for either not falling into line, for waking up, or whatever it is. Something has changed. Something that the black community did, something that we did, pissed off the Democrats. And maybe, hey, to tell you the truth, this is America. You don't necessarily have to piss them off to get punished or to get iced or to have hell to pay, for them just wanting to give you the smoke. But I only say that it's a pre-punishment because, like, okay, it'll be like the first step of me coming at you or getting on you. So let's say, for instance, I'm going to start by, okay, I'm going to take your job. I'm going to take your house. I'm going to take everything from you, so to speak. So once you lose everything, that's the pre-punishment. But then once I actually finally get to finish you, or once I get to put my hands on you or wring your neck, then that's the real punishment, if that makes any sense. So if I can explain it in one breath. Basically, you'll have Negroes, I guess, since the beginning of time, or since before or after Martin Luther King. Your American Negroes, or their black Americans, have been pretty much saying, hey, we need something for our community, for our group, for our children, whatever it is. It's something that we need, that we've been asking and demanding since before or after Martin Luther King. And I guess we can speak in the sense of reparations. Like, okay, well, we need reparations, or we need to be, ratified and made whole, due to our, oppression as far as being in America. And there definitely are shackles. I know there's some niggers out there that won't face the music and say, oh, well, I lived great. One guy literally been in prison for almost 10, 20 years. And he had the nerve to just part his lips. I didn't have any, like, pretty much saying he didn't have to deal with racism, and all he had to do was just do the right thing. But I'm kind of thinking, dude, you spent 20 years in prison, and everything that you got yourself twisted up into was one of the traps that was set up for you as a nigger in America. You know what I mean? But you get some people who, they refuse to see it. So I'm thinking, you get people like me who, I see it and I say something, but then you get people who sees it and they want me to shut up, because if I don't shut up, that means it's going to put pressure on them, or it's going to make them nervous. If I'm around someone who would rather keep their mouth shut, and I'm blowing the whistle, they're going to want to have me to shut up, or have someone shut me up, so to speak. Because there's so many people, well, watch what you say, or this and that. And I'm thinking, like, that's our fucking problem. We're too damn, and excuse the damn language, because sometimes we need this raw, because this is the nasty naked truth. Sometimes we want to bottle things up and want things to be all gravy, and everything ain't all good. Sometimes you do have to you got to put some stank on it sometimes, in order for you to get the message. Because there's no polite way to tell somebody that, hey, you're literally approaching the brick wall that you've been headed for all this time. And it's like one of them things that I have to shake your hand, wake up and smell the roses, or wake up and receive your toe tag. It's like one of them things, like, okay, we're almost at panic mode. So if I can get back into the punishment thing. So the punishment is, as far as whatever we've been requesting since before or after Martin Luther King, or since before or after slavery, we basically been getting the hell no. You ain't getting nothing, you ain't getting nothing. So whatever we got going on between now or not too long ago, it's pretty much like, okay, well, I got something for you. Instead of giving it to you, I'm going to literally boat somebody over from Lord knows where. It don't matter who the F they are. I'm going to boat them over from Lord knows where. Get them exactly what you're looking for. Housing, food, shelter, healthcare, pocket change, respect, protections. Basically all of the above. Basically everything that you've been fighting and kicking and praying and dancing for is going to everybody else that has nothing to do with this country. You see what I'm saying? So not only are you being disrespected, you're being deprived for the 1 billionth time. And I'm thinking, and honestly, if I can just jump back into finishing that, so that'll be, so the pre punishment is I'm gonna give your trinkets to them, to people who not even from here, people who don't even deserve it. And then not only that, the kicker as far as the finishing punishment will be, not only am I going to give them your trinkets, I'm going to give them leeway and give them the green light to kill you, as if they didn't have the green light anyway. Because once again, when you're in America, you kind of already have the green light to do whatever you want, but it's like, it depends on, it's all based off what we do about it. Like, I remember that's why I was saying, what are you willing to do about it if somebody crosses you? Because like I said, going to the law or doing the right thing, that's just going to have you left without justice. Because you know how many times, like, you try to do the right thing, like, okay, I did X, Y, and Z as far as fixing this problem, and hell, you might end up in jail, or you might be the one to end up getting shot by the police, you know? So it's like one of them things, there is no right way to fix this through them, so to speak, or through government procedures or government entities. Like, sometimes you do have to, grab it by the balls, or, words of Trump, grab it by the twat. I'll keep that part clean. So it's like one of them things where it's like, are you really just going to roll over? Because I guess right now they're taking over LA. So I guess they've already taken over Chicago. They're working on LA and New York right now as far as flooding the zones if they hadn't already. And then, of course, other spots. But those are just the hot spots that I know of, because I have, communications and connections and updates with those other states. But I'm just like, that's the problem. And I'm thinking the number one problem is I'm thinking what our problem is we're asking, we're waiting, and we're doing the right thing instead of actually just taking action. Like, instead of just asking, sometimes you do have to take it, and you might just have to pull a January 6th on them. You know what I mean? And they're not necessarily saying go to the, the Capitol building, but it's kind of like you literally go to these political areas, and you might have to create your own scene or create your own justice, because the doing the right thing where, okay, I'm just going to put in a petition, I'm just going to hold up a sign and let you know that I want reparations, that's obviously not enough, because I'm thinking that's more irritating to them. Oh, they'll say it as, you're begging, you're begging for your rights and respects, and you're begging for your birthright of America, basically. So that's like me saying, like, okay, I have your money until you turn 18, and then when you turn 18, you'll say, hey, where's the money at? I'm 18 now, and I'll tell you that instead of me giving you what's rightfully yours, I'm gonna tell you that you're begging for it, if that makes any sense. So that's basically and that's another thing too. The guy who I was saying that was literally in prison for 20 years said he doesn't really experience racism, or racism isn't as bad as people will say. He also said that, like, oh, you're begging for reparating. Like, no, you don't beg for anything. The same way, like, the immigrants, they don't have to beg for nothing. All they have to do is say, hey, yes, I'll take the ride to America. And then once they do, the world is theirs. You see what I'm saying? So there's no such thing as begging for nothing. You beg for something that you have a chance on getting. But something that's rightfully yours, it is going to be yours. And it might only appear like I have to beg for it because you just refuse to hand over the keys. That's all that is. You don't really have to beg for any damn thing. It's just all about what's rightfully yours. They're not going to give you back what's rightfully yours without a fight. So like I say, that's what I say. We're obviously too damn polite. That's our problem. We're too polite. Can you please give us reparation, or could you please stop killing? No. Sometimes you got to match that energy, the energy that I'm giving, the energy that the people want me to stop or shut up, or you shouldn't have said that. Because there's people who watch the videos too. They'll watch my intense videos and won't say nothing. But my thing is, if it makes you that uncomfortable, don't watch. Don't watch at all. Because I don't need any weak-minded serial killer watch from the background or see what she says next people watching any of my damn videos. Now, I know it's up for the world to watch, but I don't need that from random ass people. That's what I'm saying. If you're just going to sit back and watch in the shadows, or hope I didn't say that, or wait to see what I'm going to say next. I don't need any monitors or any strange people, and I damn sure don't need anybody telling me to be quiet or don't say that. Because that's our fucking problem. We're too damn quiet, too damn polite, too much of the wrong damn thing. So sometimes we'll have to remix that energy to get some shit to move around a little differently around here. Because the shit that we're doing And it's not going to do nothing but get us iced. And even if my energy get my iced, at least I'm going to die in honor. I'm like, okay, well, this is for you. Oh, for you bringing too much awareness. And I would actually be very honored by that. I would rather go out, you know, for helping people versus just going out because I'm a scared punk ass. Let me shut up. Because I'm scared that I should shut up or be quiet, just be quiet. I honestly would rather go out with honor, literally go out because I'm just too damn powerful versus just going out because I'm just so scared or I shouldn't have said that. No, I'm not going out with my head between my legs. No. That's what I'm saying. You have to go out with honor. I would say I do everything with honorably. Everything I do means something. But yeah, as far as that, I'm thinking right now we're being punished for whatever. Maybe we weren't being good niggers in America. So whatever we did to piss off the Democrats, we're being punished right now. That's where all of these immigrants are coming in to collect on what we're kicking and dancing for. We need a reparations, or we need housing, or we need this and that. Like I said, I can point you to a million niggas that can use something right now. But notice how you won't be getting nothing. But hey, go overseas, go a million miles overseas, get them, bring them over here, and give them exactly what you're kicking, screaming, and dying for. And then not only that, as soon as they get done, or as soon as they get fat and full, and get real comfortable, then you'll have the green light to kill them too. You see what I'm saying? Because notice that the shit that they're getting into now, they're not getting arrested, they're not getting deported. Because they are here for a mission. Maybe to kick off a war or something, whatever it is, they're obviously here for a mission. And they're obviously here to replace you. That's why they're not getting sent away once they come here, creating hell. You see what I'm saying? I seen a video. They literally jumped on. They flipped this New York City shelter upside down because they just, I don't know what they were getting rowdy about, but they started jumping on the police, throwing and stuff. Like it seemed like every other second they throwing something. That's throwing something. Where the police got to twist people's arm and do all this, you know, to get the place under control. But nobody from there got deported. Nobody from there went to jail. It's like they're there to be held like animals until it's time to attack. And we don't seem to get it because we're too busy listening to Cardi Bitch and Sexy Red. And you know what I mean? We're too busy getting distracted with what's going on with Shannon Sharpe and Monique. And we don't realize that we're literally being cornered. We're just waiting for, you know,